Welcome to Great Hymns of Faith from St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Tampa. My name is Ryan Hebert. I'm the organist and choir master here. This week is Holy Week, and we're going to be talking about a hymn that's commonly sung on Palm Sunday, Maundy Thursday, or Good Friday. And that's Isaac Watts' When I Survey the Wondrous Cross, which is hymn number 474 in the 1982 hymnal. Isaac Watts was an English congregational minister, hymn writer, theologian, and he also wrote a famous logic textbook that was used in many English universities in the 18th century. Watts had a profound influence on the way that hymns were to be written because he believed they should be amply evangelical and not just paraphrases of Scripture. Prior to his time, most hymnody was metered psalms and paraphrased Scripture. He thought hymns should be freely composed and should echo the themes of the sermons and express thoughts and feelings of the singers. So Isaac Watts, who was also known as the father of English hymnody, a lot of his hymns have great pathos in them. When I Survey the Wondrous Cross is an example of one of these innovative hymns by Watts because of its personal, deep expression of faith. What's interesting about it, though, is that in the second verse, it is actually a paraphrase of Galatians. The first two lines of the second verse begin, "Forbid it, Lord, that I should boast, save in the death of Christ my God." That's a paraphrase of Galatians 6. Watts' hymns were profoundly influential for the way that hymnody would be evolving throughout the 18th and 19th century. He's credited with writing around 750 hymns that have all been translated into multiple languages around the globe. It is in long meter. If you look at the bottom of each hymn in the Episcopal hymnal, there is a meter structure. And that's because the poem itself, the text itself, has a metrical structure, and so does the tune. That's how we can sometimes change tunes and words. If you come from a Baptist, Presbyterian, or Methodist background, you may be more familiar with the tune Hamburg. Rockingham, which is the tune that we'll be talking about today, which is in our hymnal, is da-dee-da-da-da-da-dee-da-da. That's Rockingham. Some of you may be familiar with the tune that's put in with this text. Da-da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da. So both of these have been used in different hymnals, but Rockingham is one of a great example of an English long meter hymn. It was composed by Edward Miller, who lived from 1731 until 1807. It's actually an adaptation of an earlier tune called Tunebridge, and it comes from a collection called Aaron Williams, A Second Supplement to Psalmody in Miniature, which was published around 1780. The tune Rockingham refers to a friend and patron of Edward Miller, the Marquis of Rockingham, Charles Watson Wentworth, who served twice as Great Britain's Prime Minister. Today's organ setting is by C.H.H. Parry, another Englishman who was a composer, a music historian, and his claim to fame, aside from a wonderful amount of anthems and music, is his famous I Was Glad, which is a coronation anthem written in 1902. This comes from a collection of chorale preludes by Parry. If you have any suggestions for hymns that you'd like to learn and hear about, please comment in the comment section, and we'll see you next week.